Alright, so pretty much what we are going through today, so it's an AMRAP of 18 minutes. So what AMRAP means is as many rounds or reps as possible within the given time frame. So pretty much it's just a non-stop workout, so pretty straightforward movements.
I was dying, and when I looked, it's only been 3 minutes. Oh my gosh.
It's good. That's awesome. It's a great first experience.
Obviously, if you do need to take a break, please take a break, water break, whichever you guys need. But other than that, yeah, 18-minute AMRAP, it's going to be a long one today.
Hey guys, with us today is Justin Liwanag. He is the owner of NXT LVL Performance, and we are here on site. So without further ado, I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, Justin Liwanag, yes, just like we said, owner of NXT LVL Performance. Pretty much been athletic in the whole kind of like field my entire life. Really got into this industry probably about like 2013. That's when I became an athlete in CrossFit for a couple of years. Went to regionals. I actually won an event during regionals as well too, so it was actually pretty cool. Regionals is pretty much that stage before heading to the games, but heading into the games is, yeah, you gotta be like top 1% in the world to be there. But I was happy enough to get to that the second stage before that. Then after that, I decided to become a coach in like about 2014, 2015. Started coaching and just loving it, helping people, seeing them improve, health and physically and also mentally as well. And then after that, we actually decided to take over this gym during the pandemic. So in October 2020 was our official start date of taking over this gym. We've seen pretty good success in regards to, yes, member base, getting people in the doors, and yeah, just keeping them happy. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. So quick question. What is the difference between CrossFit and a normal gym?
I would say CrossFit differences, big thing would probably be the community. 100% community would be huge. It's a little bit different than walking into like say like a global gym in regards to like doing your coming in, doing your own workout by yourself and whatnot. We do our sessions in about like group classes. Our max that we can have in our class is about 10 people. We have a coach on site every single class as well too. It's not just like, hey, take a look at the whiteboard and then go work out. It's like, no, there'll always be a coach on the floor, making sure form, technique, your safetyness, and actually you're making sure that you guys get a good workout as well in there. Yeah.
Nice. So it's like really gives that group feel, the camaraderie.
That's really right. Like it's really good. Like don't get me wrong, you can get a good workout on your own, but now working out with like a group of like-minded individuals, it makes a big difference, right?
Yeah.
Like now you guys are going to be tackling the workout, so you guys will be pushing each other. So yeah, it's going to be good. But yeah, the whole community aspect, just the fact of like you're coming in, you have a specific program that you're kind of going through. It's not just a guessing game every time you walk into the gym. It's on the board. You do the workout, and yeah, you just have a ton of fun.
So what would you say makes you guys unique in compared to like other CrossFit gyms?
Biggest thing that I would say unique wise, in our facility, we actually do have like a front area where we're, like with COVID nowadays, it's pretty much what we call our staging area or our locker room area. So yeah, we space them out evenly about 6 feet apart to follow with like COVID regulations and everything. So we do have that area where we're still allowed to keep that community vibe. We keep everything in their capacity level. So biggest thing with CrossFit is like, yes, that interaction after, before classes and whatnot. So we allow that out front for like the first little bit, just so people can kind of like get that community vibe. Another thing that kind of separates us, we do have a massage therapist, a physiotherapist on site as well too. We actually just got an affiliate partnership with Nova 3 Labs. They are a supplement company as well too, so we're the only ones in the province, I believe, that is selling their products within our gym. And yeah, like we just have the space to make sure that everything is good for our athletes, and especially during like COVID and everything. So we have our 10 lanes here. Like I think the regulation is just 6 feet apart, but we give every athlete a 10 by 18 foot lane. We set out their own equipment that they do wipe down and everything from there. I think we're maybe the only gym that has their own equipment per lane. So yeah, we just want to make sure our athletes are safe within this building too. So yeah.
Nice. And so what even got you into CrossFit to begin with?
Honestly, so if the whole situation, what it was before, my previous life before was not a great life before, so I got into trouble. I was actually arrested before in, I think 2010, I believe. I actually did my first CrossFit class before I actually got arrested for drug trafficking. I don't mind talking about it. It's part of my life. It actually brought me to where I am today, and it just literally changed my life. After that, it was a thing that kept me out of trouble. It was a thing that just kept me within the gym focused, and it honestly, sure, it helped me physically, but it also changed my mindset about like a life and just like grinding through everything, making sure that, I set myself on the right path. So like with our disinfecting protocols, pretty much what we have like underneath our chairs in the staging area, we do provide a bucket with proper sanitizing solution. We do a rag. We actually replace those rags after every class. The athletes are pretty much they are responsible for wiping down anything that they do touch. After the classes as well too, we do have a big fogger machine that we fog the lanes, we fog the equipment, we fog the front area. So every single time in between our classes, that's what we do. We have about a 15 to 30 minute window to make sure that we do all the cleaning. But that happens all the time before every single classes. Our washrooms are cleaned pretty much like on a daily basis, showers cleaned as well too. So we really try to take care of this place and make sure that COVID never enters this place.
So I've never done CrossFit before. What is it like for beginners? What do you guys expect?
So with the whole beginner side of things, so what we actually have implemented in our gym is called our Level Up program. So our Level Up program is pretty much 9 one-on-one sessions with one of our coaches. That's included pretty much in our monthly fee. So you guys can learn the movements, right? The last thing that we would want is for any athlete to just come in and like throw you guys into the fire and do the workout. No, like we take the time, 9 classes. It's pretty much like a must that you have to go through that. If you do have experience before, sure, we can cut down some of the classes. But if you're brand new into it, whether you do have experience, like say at any other global gym, we still recommend to go through those 9 classes. From there, we teach you from the basic air squat to all the way to Olympic lifting of snatching, and to like learning how to do pull-ups and like kipping pull-ups and stuff. So we really take pride in that program because it's the only way that you're going to know, so that when you get into the class setting, you feel super comfortable going into it.
For sure.
Yeah.
What kind of demographic is welcome here, would you say?
We pretty much like to accept everybody. So in our regular classes, pretty much like our daily classes, anybody can go. We actually let our teens from the age of 13 to 18 join the classes as well too. We just modify the program as much as we can. And then anywhere from, honestly, we have a range from 7 all the way up to 72. So we do everything. So we have regular classes, we have our kids program, we have our teens program, we have our what we call our legends program. So it's athletes that are 55 and plus, and our oldest athlete is 72 years old. So 100% anybody can do it. Anybody can do it.
All right, so the part of the interviews that a lot of people look forward to, the words of advice. So like what kind of words of advice would you give to young entrepreneurs, brand new startups, up and coming entrepreneurs? Like what kind of words can you impart on them?
So what I would say the biggest, especially in my experience as well too, don't let any of the negative things that happen with your life affect what you want to do in your future. From my past, 100%, there was a lot of negativity that went on. But you just have to climb over those walls and do your best to make sure that you can provide for yourself in the future and for your family when it comes to that point. But other than that, just keep grinding. That's the biggest thing. Keep on learning. Biggest thing that I did as well too was ask for a ton of help. Do not stop asking questions. I know it could get to the point where it is very nerve-wracking to ask a lot of people for questions, but ask away so you know every single thing. You're gonna make mistakes along the way. It's just part of the process. But other than that, keep on asking. A big thing that helps me as well too, a ton of podcasts. This is like pretty much a new thing for the new age, but yes, listen to a ton of podcasts in regards to business in your field, even businesses outside your field. You'll get little bits of information that you can definitely put input into your business as well.
All right, so Justin, what is the best way for people to reach you, to check you out, see what else you guys got in store?
Best way to reach us would probably be through our Instagram account. So our Instagram account is NXT LVL Performance. We also have our website as well, nextlevelperformance.ca. Those would probably be the best ways to go from there. In our website, we have all of our workouts that we post, our schedules there as well too.
All right, so that's all we have for today. Thanks for watching. Till next time, when it comes to CrossFit, go with the pros.